honestly thinking about not even sleeping today. That's how dedicated I am to recording today. Like, I'm thinking about not sleeping and then just going to work totally tired and hating my life. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. People are gonna hate me, but it's gonna be great. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Like, I know that I'm gonna instantly regret it past a certain point, but I really just want to play as many video games as I possibly can in a short amount of time. I know I'm beating Mirror's Edge today. That's hands down, that's a given. Like, I looked up the playtime, like the estimated completion average for people playing the game, even if it's their first time, and then completionists and all that good fun stuff. Doing the main story plus the added on like extras while playing the story, not to completion, but just playing like some of the extras that you find along the way kind of thing. So like if you decide to do the odd time trial or just side missions basically, like you don't do them all, you just do the odd one. Most people completed the game in about 14 hours, like 13 and a half hours. And just the main story is 8.5 hours. So I'm pretty confident that after the, I want to say like 6, not quite 6, maybe 4.5 hours of gameplay that I've put into that game, I'm probably pretty close to only having to do like another 5 hours to beat the game. So I'm probably going to have a pretty long recording session today. It's probably going to end off Mirror's Edge so I can get that game completely edited, rendered out, and everything. It's going to be pretty fun. Which is honestly what I'm going to spend my Valentine's Day doing, most likely. Not all of it, but a good portion of it is going to be like just me editing everything that I'm recording throughout this weekend. I want to get back into live streaming again. I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded in general, because I will tell you why. I've made this excuse so many fucking times. It's ridiculous, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're just making excuses again. You'll eventually go on another hiatus." I don't want to. I never plan on not uploading. Like, it's never been a thing where I'm like, you know what? Fuck YouTube. I've never done that. Like, this has been my excuse since day one. I work a lot. I do a lot of working. And it's because I like money. I have 2 jobs. It sucks, but I do. I could reduce my jobs to only having 1 job and live comfortably, but that's not as fun. That's not what I want to do. I would rather have 2 jobs and bank as much money as I possibly can before I'm 50, go on pension, and just coast through the rest of my life without having to have a job ever again. Like, I could retire right then and there. That's my goal. But, if, which I'm not saying this ever will happen, if I ever did become quote-unquote YouTube famous, I would right then and there, once I start making roughly $100 a month, I would quit KFC right then and there. And the reason why is because KFC is so boring. I do nothing, and I get paid. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell my like wage or whatever, but I've already said I get $12.70 an hour many times, and I make enough there for me to want to stay there, because all that I do is sit in a chair. I literally don't even have to do my job half the time. Like, that's how lazy that job is. And if I made $100 and did something that I actually enjoyed, which I'm not saying I don't enjoy KFC, I do. I love the people there. They're like family to me. But I would rather play video games, which I'm sure a lot of other people would too. But I would rather play video games and entertain other people and make other people smile and make them have a better day, rather than me cooking chicken and having a good day myself. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather make somebody else's life more entertaining than I would make my own life entertaining. But I can't condone... I mean, I could condone quitting KFC just for that sole reason. But if I'm not making anything off of YouTube, that also means not a lot of people are watching the videos. So for me to just stop KFC forever and decide, okay, I'm working at KFC I'm working YouTube full time. I have 4 or 5 views a day. I'm making at least one person smile, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to do that. As much as I would love to make that one person smile. You know what I mean? But then if you're looking at my view count, like, you gotta also take into account that 2 of those views come from myself. One is from me adding annotations, and one of them is for me adding a description, a title, and all of that good fun stuff. There's always 2 views from me. The 3rd view, possibly even the 4th and the 5th view, I don't know how many views YouTube counts for, but it's from, like, the YouTube world checking your video to make sure it's not, like, it's not got content that it shouldn't in it, basically, right? So I don't know how many views I actually get from people, which is where this job gets, no, I shouldn't say job, but this hobby, it gets a little bit discouraging as time goes on when you've been doing it for, like, I think I'm on my 4th year now. I've actually lost track. But I'm either on my 3rd or my 4th year. I'm pretty sure it's my 4th year. It might actually even be my 5th year. It doesn't matter to me how many years I've been doing YouTube. But, yeah. Like, it's discouraging after 3 years to see your view growth not gain, or not grow at all, basically, and you get very, very few subscribers that are possibly not even active on the channel ever. You know what I mean? And it's not a bad thing. Like, I have no regrets from making videos ever, and like, it is a hobby. At the end of it all, it's a hobby. It's not a life to live. It's just a hobby. And if it ever does grow into anything more than just a hobby, then that's the day that I take it more seriously and start actually, like, full on going, okay, it's time for me to quit KFC. KFC is useless to my life. I have to focus on something that I actually want to do. You know what I mean? I would never ever quit Cisco. Like, whether or not I got the same amount of money from Cisco making YouTube videos, it wouldn't matter. I still wouldn't want to do it. Bowser is very far ahead of me right now, and I don't really like that. It's time to get serious real quick, right? Let's get serious real quick. See you later, fucker. Oh, what? No! What? Okay, hold on. What just happened? Where's Bowser? How did that happen? Did Bowser go into a wall? Because my shell hit the wall. I know that. But then how did I pass Bowser? Because I didn't hit Bowser at all. I didn't even see Bowser. Whatever. I'm not going to question it. It doesn't fucking matter. Alright. Anyways, back on the subject. I'm not going to quit KFC, I'm not going to quit Cisco, even if I made the same amount of money making YouTube videos as I did there. Because 30 years of Cisco gets me pension, and I can retire from Cisco when I'm 50. So, I've been there a year. You can do the math on how old I am. For anybody who's wondering. I'm legal in the United States. Yeah, as much as I would love to make this my main career, it's not a legitimate life plan, I guess. And a lot of people can say, like, follow your dreams, and, like, just, if you try hard enough, your life will be the way you want it to be, kind of thing. Like, if you want to be an NBA superstar and you want it bad enough and you do everything in your power, you quit your J job, you do everything you possibly can to achieve that goal, there is no fucking guarantee you're getting that goal. Like, I'm sorry to everybody who says that that's good life advice. It's not. It's bad. Don't ever, like, obviously you want people to follow their dreams. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But for me to say, like, flat out, quit everything that you have now that's a sure thing and follow your dreams, that's not good advice. If, however, you had, like, let's say, like, for me, example, right? Okay, let's use YouTube as an example. If I were playing video games and commentating, and I was getting a steady flow of like 100 subscribers a month, doesn't seem like a lot to most people, but that's a pretty big increase compared to what I have now, right? If that ever happened, and I gained a bunch of subscribers all at once, and somebody said, oh man, you should just follow your dream and just be a YouTube sensation. Here's the thing with that. Those 100 subscribers that I'm getting every month, they could stop subscribing anytime. Like, there's no guarantee that that's gonna keep happening. And for me to quit my day job and everything that I've worked on for my whole life and just not have a backup plan, that's bad. If I knew for a fact that those 100 subscribers were gonna keep coming every month and possibly turn into thousands of subscribers every month, and I would be making much, much more money than I ever dreamed on YouTube for a very long time, then I could totally see, like, okay, fuck it, quit my day job. I don't need a backup plan. This is my life now, right? Like, this, you can work towards a goal, but you should never ever not have a plan B. That's all I'm saying. It just, like, it bugs me when people say, like, follow your heart and just do whatever. Don't worry about the now, or don't worry about your future, live in the now. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I totally get where people are coming from with that, and, like, true happiness does come from following your heart and not just living life the way that it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you truly are happy, but sometimes you gotta, like, you gotta make do with what you have rather than what you think you can have. If that makes any sense. This has turned into a very deep conversation. This game has brought out a very deep conversation out of nowhere, almost out of nowhere. But I feel like I've discussed that topic enough for now. You can tell me how you feel about the topic in the comments, you know? Would you tell somebody to follow their heart, or would you tell... There's only one thwomp, are you fucking serious? There's always 3. 150cc is so much different. I can't wait to hit 150 and hate my life. I hate this course the most. I absolutely hate it. Yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about the whole situation, like, and reasons behind what you're saying, right? Like, don't just be like, oh no, I just tell people to follow their dreams. I want, like, an actual reason for how that would actually positively influence their life. And we're still talking about, like, from a standpoint of they have no idea where they're gonna be in 10 years. You know what I mean? Poor Bowser. Poor Bowser. Jeez, those heat-seeking motherfuckers. Hate them so much. How do you avoid it? How? Thwomps are the worst. I'm gonna look up a fucking strategy guide on Mario Kart 64 in a second here. Because this is the course. This is the one that will make my life a living hell on 150cc. Possibly even on just 100cc. Donkey Kong was right there. I had that perfectly lined up. A green shell would have hit him. Yet the red one commits suicide. I'm not gonna get first place. I'm not gonna get first place on this map. I better fucking get first place on this map. Don't drop that in front of me, you motherfucker. I better get first place. I don't care what map this is. There it is. There is the surefire fucking ticket for not giving a shit about these thwomps. I need this every lap on 150cc. Poor Bowser. Yeah, like we're talking about a standpoint of they have no idea what's gonna happen in 10 years. Like they have no growth at all on their dream from where they are, and the only possible way for them to be truly happy would be to follow their heart and drop absolutely everything to get that dream to come true. Thank God I got first on that map. Thank God. I was about to bring out some very angry words towards this game. Because it wasn't like I was doing overly bad either. Like I did genuinely pretty okay on this map, all things considered. Hit a couple thwomps, you know? Hit a couple thwomps. That's okay. It happens. But in the end, I did get first. Now we got this amazing cutscene yet again. We've almost made it to 100cc. We're almost there. I wonder what I'm gonna have for food today. I mean, other than the amazing breakfast of KFC. Even a good breakfast, it was like a sandwich, it was terrible. KFC's good food sometimes. But it's not a recommended daily diet, for sure. I need to go grocery shopping or something at some point this weekend, because we don't really have a lot in the house. We don't even have milk, so even if I wanted to make cereal or something, I couldn't. I would just have to have dry cereal. It's depressing. Congratulations! I was awarded the gold cup